Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that got a mostly positive handover from the Asian markets. This is amid some PMI data that came out, so quite a divergence there. We did see China's official manufacturing PMI coming in, still showing that manufacturing activity is still in contractionary territory. That was, of course, in June, in May rather, but also looking at the S&P Caxton manufacturing PMI. That actually came out looking as if manufacturing activity is in expansionary territory. Of course, locally, investors are digesting the developments from the Government of National Unity, in which the cabinet was announced last night. Seeming that the markets have taken it with optimism. We are seeing the All Share there with a gain of almost 0.1%. We do have the Financial 15 being the only index, though, there that is in the green, climbing more than 1%. We are seeing the Resources 10 complex carrying the bulk of those losses, declining more than 0.75%. The Industrial 25 also there slumping 0.4%. Let's take a look at what is happening stateside, and on that front, markets are still chewing on the PCE inflation print for May that came out on Friday, showing a cooling of inflation, as we did see the PCE print there coming in line with market expectations. Of course, it is a short week for the US markets. We do have the 4th of July holiday on Thursday, and then after that, markets will be coming back to sift through the jobs report. But a sea of green to start us off today. S&P 500 with a slight uptick of 0.02%. Tech-heavy Nasdaq with a gain of more than 0.33%, and the Dow slightly higher by almost 0.1%. Let's check in on the European markets, and on that front, we have seen the CAC 40 leading those gains over there. Of course, this is amid the first round, the results coming out of the first round of of France's snap parliamentary election, in which we did have the far-right party leading there, with current President Emmanuel Macron's coalition coming in third place. FTSE 100 with a gain of almost 0.33%, the CAC 40 climbing almost 1.5%, and the DAX there ticking up by almost 0.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene, and we start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A little bit of weakness coming through to the rand, but not a lot. Standing at 18 rand 29 against the US dollar, against the pound at 23 rand 11, and against the euro at 19 rand 61. Let's check in on how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.07, pound dollar at 1.26, and the yen just getting weaker against the US dollar, now just below 162 against that currency.